welcome to Wild, Wacky, Wonderful Humans. This is the podcast that celebrates the quirks, the courage, and the brilliance of being human. I'm your host, Jeanene Tracy, transformational coach and curious explorer. Let's dive in and uncover the magic of being wonderfully human. Welcome back, you wild, wacky, wonderful human you. So nice to have you here. I'm so blessed to have you listening, being a part of this incredible revelation, this incredible journey of life. The thing we call life anyway. It's such an adventure, isn't it? We just don't know what's next. We don't know what's around the next corner. We don't know where we're supposed to be or what we're supposed to be doing in 10 years from now. I can't imagine what life will be like in 10 years from now. I think it would be quite incredible. I wanted to talk about the impacts of nature and how sometimes we can take it for granted, can't we? Sometimes we can walk through a bush or through a forest or even on a track and really just not see it or feel it. And I'm curious to understand for you, is it something that you are truly mindful of or conscious of? Or is it something that it's just a part of your day and it's become a part of your day and it's just a habit, but there's no gratitude towards it? And I feel like it's quite easy for it to become that. I feel like it's quite easy for us to forget. Sometimes we do, don't we? Sometimes we forget the brilliance. Sometimes we forget the beauty. And we forget the things that we're truly grateful for. And that includes who we are as well. I know a lot of people, clients I've had, people I know, who really don't value who they are as a person. And one of the things I love the most around this is the thing that is your wisdom, that's your genius. Often, that's the thing that you really downplay. Oh yeah, of course I do it like that. Of course, yeah, what are you talking about? There's nothing even great about that. And yet that's the thing that's great about you, right? Like as an example, let's say you're really incredible at organizing things. And it just comes so naturally to you. So you've got everything organized in your pantry. You've got, you're having a party or friends over for dinner or the kids' school lunches. Everything's organized and everything looks good. And you just, what's where things are when you need them. An outsider looking in who's not good at that will look at that and just be in awe. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you have such a tidy pantry? How do you have such a clear idea of what the kids have for lunch each day or what you're making for dinner each night or how things are filed in your filing cabinet? How do you know how to do that? And yet you're going, oh, well, of course you do it. How else would you do it? Like it just makes sense to you to do it that way. That's because it's your genius. So when it's our genius, often we don't know that it's a genius until somebody else points it out. And it's really important, if somebody points out your genius, take notice. Hear it. See it. That is your gift. Or one of your many gifts, right? So you can use that gift. You can use that ease and grace that you have with this thing, and you can share that with the world. If it comes easily to you, it's probably your wisdom and it's your genius. And people, when they look at you and they say things like that, and you hear yourself saying something like, what do you mean? Of course I do it like that. Take notice, especially of that little comment there. What do you mean? Of course I do it like this. Because a lot of people don't do it like that, right? So what's your genius that you're holding back from the world? I want to know more about your genius. I want to know more about who you are and how you contribute and what you bring to the world. I want you to trust your genius. I want you to trust your wisdom. What's that thing? That thing that's nibbling at you, that's trying to knock on the door and wake you up and say, hey, I want to be seen. I want to be heard. I want to be alive. It's time to bring that thing forward. Allow it to be a part of your life. Allow yourself to be grateful for that ability, for that wisdom, for that genius that you have. Allow you to nurture it. And allow it to be a gift to others as well. Allow it to be something that's special for you and precious for you. I guess what I'm saying is, what are we not being grateful for in our lives? And when people talk about gratitude, doing a gratitude journal, and I write my gratitudes every morning, I'm pretty curious to understand when you're talking about gratitude that you need to include yourself. What are you grateful for about you? If you truly want to start loving yourself more, look at you. Look how beautiful you are. Look how brilliant you are. Shine a light on you. And I beg you, I ask you, please, when you shine a light on you, sure, you might see the dark things. You might see them pop up. Let them pop up and let them flow out. And then shine the light on the brilliant things. Shine the light on the amazing things. And allow that to be bright in your life. Allow yourself to fall in love with that. Because that's who you truly are at your essence, at your core. Shine the light on your brilliance. Love you for who you are, for who you truly are. Love and blessings. Thanks for tuning in to Wild, Wacky, Wonderful Humans. If you had fun, share it with someone just as wild and wonderful as you. Stay wild, stay wonderful, stay wacky, and I'll catch you next time.